Hey, what's poppin', guys? Sizzle here, and today I'm gonna be showing you how to do basic strafes in Black Ops 1 and 2, Modern Warfare 2 and 3, and possibly other stuff, because a lot of CoD games, especially older ones, do use similar engines, so this possibly works in other ones. And this is gonna be loosely based off the guide I watched to learn to strafe jump, which I learned in maybe 10 to 15 minutes. It should not take you that long to do, especially for this jump. And the reason that we're on Die Rise is because it is like easiest jump by far to learn. But yeah, before we get started, I do want to recommend that you check out the guy's channel that I'm linking in the description, which is the video I learned from. But I don't recommend that for learning from that video. I recommend that you check it out because once you learn this basic jump, he has a lot more advanced jumps that he showcases that will be really useful to learn. So that's why I recommend you check out his channel. Anyway, to go to the easiest jump, strafe jump, here, go across down the escalator, then you run along the wall, and you'll end up at another building. That's where the easiest jump is. Yeah. So I'll go explain not only how to do it, but why this is the easiest jump, after showing that you can't just jump up to it. See, if I jump at it, I get close, but I don't make it. Um, and that's part of the reason why this is the easiest jump. So the reason this is the easiest jump is, first off, you don't need a lot of extra speed to be able to make it. Like with a normal jump, you're already like right here, like right under it. So by adding a strafe jump where you gain that bit of extra speed you need, it gets really easy to get on there. And yeah. So the way that strafe jumps kind of work is you want to run at something, then turn at an angle, right? The angle that you use is different for every jump, and that's what makes jumps harder. Is how precise that angle has to be and what angle you have to go in at, and that's why I recommend you look at people doing the strafes before actually attempting them, because finding that angle on your own is a bit harder. And the reason this jump is also really easy is because the angle you go and in at matters a lot less than the others. It's not as specific. Like you don't have to specifically run at like a 90-degree angle. As long as you kind of gain some kind of speed and are headed around this whole left side of that block, you'll make the jump. And the way that you do it is either for keyboard, you hold Shift and W to sprint, and do not press A or D until you're in the air. And for controller, you just sprint toward whatever you want to do and then sprint the other direction by just holding the stick in the right direction. You don't worry about as much of not pressing other things. And now let me show it off. Just like that. Right? You want to run at it. The reasons you'll fail this jump, by the way, is either A, you go at a bad angle, uh, or that you jump too low. You want to be jumping high enough that you can actually make the gap. Make it up the gap, sorry. But yeah, this took me maybe 5 to 10 minutes to get down. If you can't, so right there, that was a bad angle because I hit the. And again, bad angle because I hit the wall. So I'm going too wide on those. Uh, that time I was kind of thought I hit the zombie, so I went too wide. See, just like that, it's really easy. There's a lot of different ways you can kind of get up from here. If I jump really low, you'll see I'm obviously too low, so I can't make it. That'll be a lot more obvious. It's kind of obvious why you fail, like see it. But yeah, that's how to do the basic strafes. Uh, I might do this with controller inputs if enough people ask for it in comments, and if I do, that will also be linked in the description. But it's not that hard controller. Like I said, you just hold in the direction you want to go. And yeah, once you get this down, I recommend going to Buried to learn some more advanced jumps there. Not even harder, really, that much. They're just basic as well, but they require a bit more of a precise angle. And then from there, like I said, check out the guy's channel in the description, who has a lot more crazy, super advanced stuff there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Have a